Coming to our monthly shindig, our art exhibit, our art show. When I say our, I'm referring to Clayton Visual Arts. Clayton Visual Arts, Inc. is responsible for this show. We do it every month. There's a different show here, and we're pleased and proud to do it. A lot of you from this area already know Walter Day. Walter Day is the artist tonight. He's lived in Clayton for 30 years, close to 30 years. Transplant from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Anyway, Walter, this show is a little different than what we've seen from you before, and I know you'd probably like to tell people what you've done and anything you want to tell them.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm honored to see all of your faces here and know that your heart is here as well. I realize that much of this is very different from what you have seen of my work in times past. Thank you. And because it's so different, I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on where I'm coming from and where I'm going to with this work. And I'm not very good at speaking, so I'm going to kind of read some thoughts that I put together for you. I realize that much of what is exhibited here has never been seen before in the world of art. That in itself does not make it art. But it does help me to understand why many do not get it. You may be thinking, doesn't he want people to understand what they are seeing? He could have chosen an easier way. There are many fascinating ways that art is enjoyed. A pretty picture is just one of them. I'm sure there are many different ways one may think that a picture is pretty. Some of those ways is possibly how my good work is viewed by some. But I can assure you that the thrust of all my effort is not to paint a pretty picture. And some of you might say, well, we can all see that. No, I'm forever interested in how we see. I'm forever interested in the fact that what we see makes us think. Then there appears a problem. Okay, we all see, and what we see makes us think, so what's the big deal? And a pretty picture may speak 1,000 words, so what does that have to do with me seeing something that I cannot understand? And I don't want to work to understand what you're saying, the same as I don't want to study German to understand what could be easily said in English. Well, let me put it this way. Some of us think that a painting of a flower is beautiful. Some will love it because they love flowers. Some will love it because they know it's a flower. Some will love it because of its shape or form. Some will love it because of the perspective from which it is rendered. Some may even love it even when the shape and boundaries are not seen. And some will love it because they love the color. Some may love the profusion of the God-arranged details that lie within a telephoto view. Some may love it not knowing that it's a flower at all. And some may love it being surprised that what they are loving turns out to be a flower in the end. That is where the purpose of art is explained. Art allows us to expand our understanding, to embellish it or engage it any way we can. Naturally, I hope you enjoy your experience viewing this exhibit, and enjoy it as you may. You will notice that you may even talk with a stranger who is viewing it while standing beside you, and laugh at how it makes no sense to you at all. It will be in between those occasional glances back to the painting that the appealing factors will begin to come forth. And this is when you begin to think about it. What is it that is really there? What is actually said, and more importantly, what is heard from that which hangs there before you so silent? So it's my hope that each painting speaks by reviving accumulated knowledge stored within your memory in volumes of orchestrated sound. So think of me, the artist, only as a neighbor who may speak with a different accent or a different dialect, if you will. And while you allow me to speak to you, speak with you through these paintings, as a good neighbor, you can understand. So I do hope you take the time to review it. Thank you. Really let these paintings speak to you. And thank you again so much for coming.
He's not just an artist, he's a poet. Who knew? Does anyone have any questions for? No? No questions? No questions? Walter, you got off lucky.
No, I have a question.
Walter, oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Dorothy.
Any possibility we could get a copy of your statement?
I only have, yeah, you can.
It would be wonderful to have a copy for our, for our scrapbook
Yeah,
and to
okay.
put it, yeah,
All right, wonderful. I'd be glad to.
great, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming. I see there's still food over there. I know there's some wine over there. So please feel free to hang around and enjoy the work. Thanks again. Bye.